right, good afternoon, everybody. This is Jonathan. It's currently 12:43 on July 24th, 2017, and this is my analysis of AntShare from following this morning, actually. So what I'm going to be covering today isn't so much, or this afternoon, isn't so much a technical analysis as to a little bit of a philosophy about what's going on, really. I won't be covering either any news that is currently out in the market that are actually impacting that. In fact, I did not do any research before before doing this video, so I will most likely do it a little bit later. So, what are we looking at here? I think, when you take a look at the overall AntShare and its current price, I have a feeling the market is wondering if they're willing to pay for this coin at that price. So you see here there's some upward and backward and upward and backward. We're entering the third wave, the Elliott wave, and then basically the market says, all right, well, I think yes, go up and go down. What happened is that when you see here massive spike in volume, and someone was bullying, well, bullish and push this this market to a level, and I suspect this bull, whoever that whale is, was actually playing with the market somewhere around here. So push the market to a level which obviously no one was expecting or willing to keep it at. Probably started to dump his shares or his coins, and then market landed at FIBO 50. So actually just below 50, which is kind of normal when you have a coin that is supposed to be, if you look at probably the trending line, it was somewhere around, should have been at 29 now or something like that if all things went well. In my opinion, it probably would have stayed somewhere, because I suspect this was one of the whale here, but I suspect it would have been 28, 27, somewhere around that, and still playing around this. But because of this person or this group, we are now here. We were there, sorry. Back down, back up, which is kind of normal. By the way, this is an investor's tip. If you do have the balls for it, you can invest somewhere, around here with the right indicators, right? So you can see here, oh, market's going to crash. MACD, go back down. You see that huge momentum going back down, and invest somewhere around here. So with the MACD, especially in a very volatile market with high volume, MACD is very useful. So coupled with RSI, obviously. So go back down, goes back up, and then it starts to, okay, bulls still have, from the down here, bulls have the upper end, and then running out of steam, bears kicks in, and now we're here. And right now the question is, what's next? Is it going to be staying at this price, or is it going to be back up? And I have a feeling that on both sides, from the normal investors that have a few Bitcoins sitting around, or maybe less than a Bitcoin sitting around, they're wondering what's going to happen. And this is what's going on, is basically people are scared about what is going to be happening next, and no one wants to put the money on one direction versus the other. Like I said earlier, there's a trend moving forward, but a whale just brought this timeline a lot faster, where the market wasn't comfortable in. So what we're seeing today, right now, is that there is a major thing going on with bears and bulls, which are probably investors like me and you, probably accounted for 95% of the volume, that are actually battling. Hey, am I selling? Am I buying? Am I selling? Am I buying? And this is a state of kind of neutrality, and this is what's going on. From a volume standpoint, I mean, let me scroll back a little bit. From a volume standpoint, we're not seeing the volume that can make the coin go quickly on one side versus the other. We do see a little bit more here, but it's nothing compared to this, obviously, and it's nothing compared to what's going on here. So volumes are not there, so it tells me that probably there's no whales in the market, and you know, we're waiting for the coin to take one direction versus the other. So if you do have bitcoins in your pocket, or in your wallet, I should say, and it's burning your wallet, then I'd recommend, if it's burning and you want to make an investment on AntShare, first of all, I wouldn't enter this market right now, to be honest, because there's no clear direction as to where it's going. But if you want to be risky, you can put some in, and it'll go one way or the other. At one point, it will go one way and the other. I'm certainly hoping that it goes up, because what I did is, after that W here on MACD, I used that cross of the exponential movement average to actually make an investment somewhere around 3,100, somewhere around here, and so that it can potentially go up. Because if I look at the wave, seems that we're at bottom, but now we're just lacking some bullish momentum. From an RSI standpoint, same thing. It doesn't tell me much. MACD not used. I mean, we don't use that for where the market is at right now. So, frankly, really hard to tell what's going to be happening. And until someone comes in and puts a major bid on either going up or down, then it's not going to go anywhere. And obviously, maybe it's going to take some news to say, I don't know, AntShare, buy it. Maybe someone on Twitter is going to say, "Oh, I see this thing going up," or a group of people on Twitter or any other source of media say, "Hey, it's going to go up," to start going up. Anyway, so this is my not technical analysis, neither social analysis, but mainly a analysis of philosophy, basically, of what's happening. And not what's going to happen, because there's nothing that tells me it's going to go up and down. So 12:50 now p.m. Eastern Time, and I hope you have a great day. I will have another video coming up later this afternoon. Thank you.